In Russia, I think it's a more of an individualistic society.
A lot of sands.
Like you can snowboard and sandboard in the same country.
You have the oldest university in the world.
Yeah, that's one reason. Also, I wanted to discover new country, new culture, new adventures.
So how it feels to get out of the comfort zone?
It was just mesmerizing experience. For me, I'm like a butterfly. Whatever opportunity comes in, I take it.
Hello, my dear friends. This is a podcast, Friendship Without Limits, a project about the life of young foreigners in Russia. We shoot at the National Research Nuclear University MEPhI in Moscow. More than 1,000 international students from all over the world study there, and they will become the main characters of our project. Together, we will answer the question of what exactly Russia attends foreigners, find out what surprises our country has brought them, and discover the wonderful world of other cultures. The podcast Friendship Without Limits is being implemented with the support of the Rosatom State Corporation as the part of the development program until 2030. And today our guest is from the country that I personally want to visit so much. It's Adele from Morocco. Hi Adele, very nice to see you there.
Thank you.
So the first question that I ask our guest is why did you decide to study in MEPhI and in Russia in a whole?
Yeah, the idea was just when I was in Morocco, I had a dream of studying nuclear physics, and generally speaking, Russia is one of the leading countries in this field. And I applied, got accepted, and here I am.
Oh, and why did you choose the nuclear physics among all the others? How did you understand that it's something that you really want to study?
Yeah, it is an interesting field of science, given the fact that the micro world influences the macro world we live in. When you understand those physical laws, those general laws in physics, and particle physics, for instance, you get to understand more about this world we live in, about how this world came into existence.
Interesting point of view, really.
Yeah.
And how did your family reacted to your decision to come here?
My family see me as a wise and independent person, so they don't question my judgment, and here you go.
Nice.
Whatever I choose, they agree with it, and they just wish me the best.
Great. So, have you been to Russia before you came here for studies?
Not a single time.
Mm-hmm. What do you like in life in Russia the most? And is life in Russia completely different from life in Morocco? Or there are some similar points?
Of course, there are similarities and differences everywhere. The Russian lifestyle is more of a dynamic way of living. I get to do a lot of activities here, many sport, camping, outdoor activities in here. Morocco as well, we have a lot of outdoor activities. I think we're similar in that regard in comparison to the Russian way of living. For the differences, I think religion is different here. It's more of a Christian Orthodox country, while Morocco is predominantly a Muslim country. Although we have Christians and Jews with us, and historically speaking, we were welcoming to these ethnic groups and races from different religions, from different parts of the world.
Let's talk about your country then. I know that Morocco is known as really one of the most desirable countries to visit. Me also, yeah. So, what place do you personally like the most in your country, and what would you recommend to visit for people who haven't been there?
I think each region in Morocco has its own touch, let's say, its own vibe, and each region in each region you discover new things. As for me, I'm an outdoor person. I like the outdoors. I like camping. I like mountain climbing, and such activities can be found in the Atlas Mountains in central Morocco. There is this place called Ifran. It's a city. In the Atlas Mountains. There is the snowboarding.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. So this is actually true that you have snow in Morocco because, well, Morocco is an African continent actually, and when we think about it, we think, oh, a lot of sands and something like that,
Stereotype.
but not the snow. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually quite interesting. We have a mix of everything in the snow and the sand. Like you can snowboard and sandboard in the same country. You have hot places, cold places. Yeah. So it's pretty much.
I also know that there are some towns where all the buildings are colored in the same way. I mean, like, unfortunately, I don't remember the name, but I have seen Blue Town here.
Yeah.
So, is this some specific like tradition, or people have just decided that it's fun to color all the cities in different colors?
Yeah, actually, the unified colored buildings, we have them in Chefchaouen, which is a city in the north part of Morocco. They are called in blue, which symbolize the sky, the water. Also symbolizes the Jewish people, because we welcomed them when Europe massacred them in previous World War and stuff, historically. Another unified colored city is Marrakesh. It's in red. All buildings are in red, which symbolize the land, which symbolize the sightseeing nearby this city. There's also Casablanca, which means White House in Spanish language. Also, all the buildings are painted in white. I think the white paints keep the buildings cooler, reflects the sun.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Great. I also know, coming back to universities, I also know that in Morocco you have the oldest university in the world. So, is anybody from your friends or people that you know studying right now in this uni? And, well, I can't help but ask why you haven't chosen, for example, this one.
Yeah, we have the first university in human history, in the recorded human history, to be fair. It's in Fez, a city in central Morocco. Karawin University. I don't know anyone from my relatives and friends who studied there or currently studying there. Why I didn't stay there?
Because nuclear physics.
Yeah, that's one reason. Also, I wanted to discover new country, new culture, new adventures, start new thing, and get out of the comfort zone. Because in Morocco, I had everything. Like, we have a big family, and I was provided with everything. Everything I desired was there. I needed to get out of the comfort zone and begin my journey.
So how it feels to get out of the comfort zone?
Yeah, it feels good, and you realize the importance of the stuff that you previously had, the family, your mom was always taking care of you. You realize those stuff once you lose them in. Yeah, that's the idea.
What about people? Does the Moroccan society differs from the Russian society a lot or not a lot? What are the mentality differences?
Yeah, I think Moroccan society is unique in a way that we unify many cultures there, like the European, the Berber or Amazigh native indigenous people, the Africans, the Asian Islam, all religions. This mix has created a unique way of thinking, a unique mentality, a unique culture.
Yeah.
Russia too has this mix here. You have the Tatar, you have Bashkir, you have the all Oral people, you have Kamchatka from. Yeah, it's a very huge and vast country. In the mentality, we're similar in things and we differ in other things. What I can say about the Moroccan mentality, we are pretty much community-oriented people, social people. Like, you know your neighbors, you know your faraway neighbors, not just your neighbors, and you have contacts with them, which is good, I think, to live in a community-oriented society. In Russia, I think it's a more of an individualistic society where everyone focuses on being independent, on being himself, focuses on himself.
Yeah, that's
so
kind of true.
It's create a close environment on himself. I think that's a major difference. It's also good in to have this individualistic way of thinking, also a way of creating soldiers, creating stronger people, successful people. Yeah.
What about languages? What languages are spoken in your country?
Yeah, too many to count. I mean, we have Moroccan Darija, we have the Amazigh, which is the Berber language, between brackets Berber. I don't know why they call them Berber, they are not Berber. It's just the colonialism used this kind of nomination. We have the French, the Spanish.
So European languages.
Yeah. And the Arabic as well.
That's very interesting mixture, actually. Yeah. And if we talk about traditions again, what holidays are celebrated in Morocco but not celebrated in Russia?
Yeah, for the holidays, you here celebrate the Christian holidays like the Easter, like Pascha. The New Year is also a Christian holiday. For us, we have the Muslim holidays, like the Ramadan, where we fast. We have Eid, where we break the fast. It's the first day after Ramadan. We have Eid al-Adha, where we make a barbecue with a sheep or with all the family gathering together.
We also had it in Russia. Yeah, a lot of Muslim people do that.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
There are similarities,
Yeah,
even though we
yeah.
are like 8,000 kilometers away.
Yeah,
There are
that's
still
true.
similarities. So yeah, it's beautiful.
And maybe there are some kind of national holidays. I mean, not like Muslim, but for all the people.
Yeah, there are in every country there are the national holidays like the Independence Days, the Prince nomination days. We're actually a monarchy. If you don't know, we are a kingdom.
Yeah.
We have a king, and actually we are one of the oldest kingdoms in the world. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, there is Oman. It's the oldest. I don't know the second, but we are the third. So it's pretty old.
I see. And also about the traditions, is there some kinds of art that can be identified like traditional Moroccan kinds of art?
Yeah, we have the artisanal art, which is especially in the region of Fez. They have this handmade art with leather clothes, leather sandals. They made everything from leather. It's their way of expressing themselves. What else I can say? I'm not that artistic person, but
No, that's okay.
yeah, basically that's it. The way traditional people, the Berber, have their own identity as well, their own clothing. It's an artistic way. Those colors, mixture of colors, the way they celebrate their celebrations. It's also part of their identity.
What about the Moroccan cuisine? Is it really different from Russian? And what are your favorite dishes from both?
Yeah, the Moroccan cuisine is, yeah, to be honest, I tried both. I lived in both,
Both sides.
both sides of the picture. I can say the Moroccan cuisine is so unique. Like you can find a mixture of sweet and salty, sweet and sour. Like tagine, you have meat, lamb, with veggies, vegetables, and with fruits like peaches. This Russian mentality cannot imagine, like meat with fruits.
Ah, no, we can actually.
You can.
Yeah.
This mixture creates like a unique taste,
We
unique
eat
experience.
some kind of meat with pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah. It's crazy idea to imagine,
Yeah.
but it's tasty actually. It's so tasty.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So there's tagine. There's also tangia. Tangia is like a pot, which with meat as well. We are pretty meat-oriented people. But tangia is cooked for like 10 hours, or it's at first they put many spices and they put the meat and spices and let it rest for a while, and then you put it in this pot. The pot is cooked not on fire, but when the fire finishes, the ashes of fire, That's why it takes so long, and the meat becomes so squishy, like a cake. Yeah, that's the idea. So they have these unique dishes that you cannot find anywhere in the world. For the Russian side, yeah, I like some dishes too, like especially Olivier. I like Olivier salad. I tried also some soups like ucha. Yeah, I was in Karelia, like northern part, the border with Finland. I tried the local dishes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, they are pretty much fish-oriented dishes.
Yeah.
Salmon, and they are amazing dishes actually. Ucha soup also with salmon. I did like it's unique compared to other like regions, like Tatarstan was in Tatarstan as well. They have like elish and kazan kebab and all this stuff. Ichpochmak, what they call it.
I like it too.
Yeah.
What places in Russia have you also visited?
Yeah, so many to count.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Pskovskaya Oblast. I floated there between regions and places. Bryanskaya Oblast, тоже, Smolenskaya Oblast. Smolensk is where Yuri Gagarin was born, like first person to leave Earth. So yeah, I was there. Also in Karelia, I went to Petrozavodsk and all these places nearby. In Tatarstan as well, I went to Kazan, all the. Also, I went to what's it called? Ufa, Chelyabinsk, near Siberia. Yeah, and many small villages and towns that I don't remember the names. But
Nice. So you have so much traveling experience on Russia. And going back to your country, how do the young people in your country live? So, what they like to do in their free time? Are there any like sports they like to take part in or something?
yeah, in Moroccan people, they love football, like for real. They die for football. The youngsters, you see football everywhere, like in the street, everywhere playing football. And we have a strong team, actually, national team as well. Also futsal, the very strong team. The outdoor sports predominantly as well, like mountain climbing, mountain snowboarding, surfing. Yeah, we have also competition for these kind of sports. Like many people from around the world organize this competition, like surfing, because we have like the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea, so both at the same time. So we have a long coast where very beautiful sightseeing and yeah, surfing places.
And if we talk about you personally and about your life in Russia, I know that you are quite active participant of global MEPhI events. What is the most fun thing in it for you?
Yeah, for MEPhI events are always interesting. They are at the same time educational and entertaining. I did participate in many events, like even in Obninsk as well. I was in Obninsk where I went to school. It was amazing experience. We met so many famous and great people. And I also participate in conferences about energy and about my field, nuclear energy. Other than that, I go to camping as well. I was camping a week ago in Kaluzskaya Oblast for a week. It was to be honest, was the best week in 2024 for me. Yeah, it was just amazing.
And what about the events that are taken in MEPhI? I mean, with the other foreign students, because as I know, this year was quite fulfilled with them.
Yeah, we had the ballet in Dom Pashkova.
Yeah.
It was just mesmerizing experience. Like we learned the 19th century dances. We learned the dress code, the manners of the 19th century. It was a good experience. From this spot, I want to thank all the organizers in MEPhI and the organizers of this event as well, like Olga Pitukhova and our boss Kutsenka, Mr. Kutsenka. Yeah, and yeah, my friend Vera, she's also great. She was the one who initiated this this initiative. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And you also told that you take part in the events in the nuclear physics field. So I wanted to ask you, how do you see your future after graduation working in this field? I mean, so are you going to bring it to your country, or do you want to stay maybe in Russia and develop it here?
Yeah, for me, I'm like a butterfly. Whatever opportunity comes in, I take it. I lived here for a while, and I like it here as well as in Morocco. I lived there too. So if an opportunity will pop up in here, I'll take it. If it will pop up in there, I'll take it. I'm just floating with. And generally, I want to make a change in the world, help my community, help the people. Russians are also my community. I lived there for 6 years, so I learned all about your culture, your dances, your even Lizginka dance. They taught me. My Tatar friends taught me.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's pretty fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel belonging in here and belonging in there. So whatever opportunity pops up, I take.
Great. And is there a dream in your life that you want to fulfill?
Yeah, basically that's it. Just being an active in society, making change, helping people, helping society, living a meaningful, purposeful life, not just doing nothing.
Great. Yeah. I wish you good luck there.
Thank you.
And now we have 3 blitz questions. So I will ask you to answer in 1 word or 1 sentence. Could you please name 1 word for Russia?
Russia, just 1 word. Glory.
Okay. Studying in MEPhI for you is?
It's fun.
Great, I like this answer. Could you please name 3 main qualities of Russian person?
Qualities. They are workaholic, friendly people when you get along with them, and they are serious.
Okay, great. Thank you a lot for coming to our podcast. And now we know more about Morocco, and I'm sure that you will want to visit this country by now. And stay tuned with our next episodes.